Alice at 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show.
This segment is brought to you by Carlson Subaru in Redwood City, home to real deals for over 30 years, and the Subaru Share the Love event on now. That's Carlson Subaru, carlsonsubaru.com.
Please welcome to the Alice studio, comedian Gina Yashere.
Hello.
Gina.
Hello, everybody. It's Yashere. It's got Nigerian Yashere.
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 Is that true?
Think Yashere.
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 Who was that?
That's just a friend of ours yelling hooray.
Boy, Mel.
That was pretty good.
Yashere.
Yashere. Yes.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
I think most people would recognize you from The Daily Show. That's where I know you from.
Yes, that's right. I'm the British correspondent on there. And then I got a Netflix special out right now. I'm part of the stand-up season 2. So I'm creeping into your consciousness slowly. I'm popping up and they're like, oh, there's that black British chick again. There I go. Yeah.
And there she is again.
Yep.
So I want to start by saying that I recently found out you have something in common with my co-host, Vinny.
What's that,
Oh,
Vinny?
is that right?
Vinny wears a body condom whenever he goes into a hotel.
Oh, yeah, Vinny. You're doing it right. Yeah, I'm super
But you're a
OCD.
traveling comedian.
I
You
know.
can't
I've seen things. I've seen things.
Of course you have.
I've traveled all over the world. I've seen some disgusting things. So it's got worse the more I've traveled. So now, I'm a super OCD, super germophobic. I travel with my own pillow.
Of course you do,
pillowcase.
because those pillows are, people lay their faces on those pillows.
Exactly.
No, I'm not doing
And
that.
you know what? My fans love me so much or hate me so much. I'm not quite sure, but they send me all these videos. Have you seen those investigations?
Of
they've
course.
done?
Oh, no.
Of
Why
course
would
I
they
have.
do that to
Exactly.
you? Oh.
There was one where they sprayed that that black light stuff you can't see, and then she slept on it and sprayed yuck on the pillows and sheets, and then went away. And then another journalist checked into the same room, and then put the black light on, and it was still there, written on the sheet. They hadn't changed their sheets.
No, they changed the sheets and they didn't change the duvet or whatever.
She
it's
just
called.
told you
This
this.
is on
No.
the sheet.
She
They
told
didn't
you the
change
story.
The sheets.
Oh, God.
The duvet they never change. I take that and just throw it straight off the bed. I travel
Right.
with a cotton sleeping bag. I put that on the bed.
That's what
and
I
slide
do.
into that. I've got slippers for the shower, rubber slippers.
Of course you
Because
do.
there's fecal matter in those drains. Don't get me started, people. I got slippers for the carpet because I do not like carpet. They are so gross. Slippers for the shower, sleeping bag, pillow. Pillowcase.
I try not to do this, but have you ever found yourself without your slippers and you just have towels running the
Oh
whole...
my God! High five, Vinny! High five! Oh my God! You are like my
You're telling
brother.
me you guys make towel runways?
Oh my
how
God,
can
you got a strip going straight to the bed.
Most definitely. I've got a towel by the bed so that if I get out in the middle of the night for a wee, my feet ain't touching the floor. Towels by the bed, slippers at the end of the towel. I walk along the towel, slide into the slippers, boom.
We make a great couple.
Oh my God. We should be married. Serious. We should be married, Vinny.
Well, you certainly, have
So-
your quirks.
It's interesting. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
And as she brings it up, I'm thinking, but you're a touring comedian, so you are dealing with this weekly,
Oh my God.
every weekend.
Daily.
If you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, there's
I'll do it.
I've got a hashtag Gina's Hotel Rooms, and every hotel I check into, I do a 1-minute review of the room.
Oh.
And that's become a thing. Hashtag Gina's Hotel Rooms. I review the hotel I'm staying in here. It got a C+. So I review every single room.
That actually sounds like it's a pretty good review considering how OCD you are.
It's not bad, not great, but not bad.
Does anybody ever get an A from
Oh,
Gina?
yeah, I've had a few A's. In fact, I did a show in Toronto, and because I've got this following for the hashtag, the promoter who booked me in Toronto set me up nicely. She had a basket full of slippers, hand sanitizer, because I wipe
Nice.
down all the services when I come in. I've got wipes. I wipe down the door handles, the phone, the light switches, the toilet
This
seat.
sounds expensive.
Not really. I've got it down to a fine science.
And
You
worth
know,
it anyway.
You say it sounds expensive, but to be able to relax and actually sleep
Yes,
is what's necessary.
No price
Indeed.
too high.
Right.
indeed.
Well,
You learn a lot. All of my fans are learning from me. I'm telling you.
Give me all your handles and stuff. I want to follow you and see your hotel room reviews.
I keep it very simple. At Gina Yashere, GinaYashere.
I found you easy.
Yeah, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm easy to find. I don't have any of these weird handles. Funny girl from somewhere, from London, living in LA. _ I don't do any of that. Gina Yashere. Keep it simple.
I like you in hats.
Oh, yeah, I'm a hat and glasses fiend.
Yeah, I like you in
glasses,
hats.
sneaks, and jewelry. Those are my things.
Are those prescription glasses that you have on right now?
Indeed, they are.
They're nice. They're sort of if you're watching us on the cams here, smile for I think that one's yours right there. Or maybe it's that one. She's got they're sort of clear, sea glass.
Yeah, I have an addiction to glasses. I've got a drawer full of glasses. But I always tag where I get the glasses from, and now people are starting to send me glasses. Oh yeah, I get sent free stuff because I tag the people I buy stuff from, and I've got a stylist who sources me stuff.
You're an influencer.
And,
do you have enough followers that you can be? I mean,
I've got about 40,000.
You're right. No,
10,000
is all you need.
Really?
There are places you can go online and just sign up for.
Gina, it's called Popular
right behind
Pay.
you.
I'm right behind you.
Really?
Popular Pays. You're an influencer, and depending on how many followers you have, they'll pay you to endorse certain products. It could be anything from McDonald's to your glasses to your headphones.
I might have to check that out.
T-shirt. Popular Pays.
Oh, I'm going to try that. Popular Pays. Oh, I'm finding that place because I want all the free stuff. People send me free glasses, which is great. But when they send me free glasses, it works out more expensive for me because I have to put prescriptions in.
Right.
So I'm like, stop sending me glasses. I've got too many now. I've got a drawer full.
And then your prescription changes, and then you have to change them all out.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm like, please don't let my eyes get any worse.
Have you always worn glasses?
I wore them from about 13 to 18. And then I stopped wearing them, and my eyes kind of corrected themselves. And then
is that right?
And then you forced them.
Yeah, I just stopped wearing them. I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm bored of this now. And then I just stopped wearing them. And then my eyes were fine. But then as soon as you hit 40, my eyeballs went into menopause.
You're not 40.
Yeah, I know. Black don't crack.
I
have heard that.
You look great.
Thank you.
So what are those so you have readers at the bottom?
Yeah, I've got readers at the bottom.
Yeah,
I've got what they call varifocals. I've got varifocals. You can't tell though because I'm not into the line, and they're transitions as well.
How long have you been in the States?
I've been in the States 11 years. I came out for Last Comic Standing in 2007. I was on the same season as Amy Schumer, actually.
Oh, is that so?
Is that right?
Yeah, so I got to the final 10, and I was coming from England, so they got me a work visa. And I was like, does that mean I can live and work in America for 2 years? And they were like, yep. And I went back to London in between the semi-finals and finals and sold my house, threw a massive party, gave away and sold everything I owned. And I was like, I'm going to America. And people were like, you're crazy. You've only got a 2-year visa. I said, I'm going to America. Trust and believe. This has been my dream since I was 6. I'm out of here.
Has it really?
Oh, yeah. From 6 years old, I thought American kids
I
had
thought there
better
was
toys.
such is that what it
You
is?
have better toys, better candies, better bikes.
So
Everything.
I was just flipping through your Instagram, and I saw that you'd posted. There's a picture of Whoopi.
Oh, yes.
And you were saying in your post, there's only a couple people I'll open for.
Yep.
So what inspired you to go into comedy?
It's so funny. I never watched comedy as a kid or anything. I'm not one of these people, you got these
Who grew
comedians.
up on it.
Who got an encyclopedic knowledge of comedy. I have none of that. None of it. I was an engineer before I did comedy. I built and repaired elevators. That's what I did.
Oh my God! Our
we got
elevator's
an
totally
elevator
broken.
for
Can you
ya.
please fix our elevator for us?
Okay, how much you got? How much you got?
I'll give you a bagel.
Done.
She works cheap. I like it.
So you weren't just like training to do that. You were doing that for a living.
I'm a qualified engineer, qualified electrical electronics engineer. That's what I did. I was the first female comedian in Otis's 100-year history in the UK. First, the comedian, female engineer. I said comedian, didn't I?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, female engineer.
I was like,
the
I didn't
first.
realize I
Yeah.
checked that box on the Otis sign
Well,
up
there you
sheet.
go. I was like, I'm funny. I don't know about the electronics, but I'm hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was their first engineer in their 100-year history. So in the UK, not not in America. I don't know about the female engineer situation in America, but definitely in England. So yeah, that's what I did. And then I did that for a few years, and then I left that job. And then in the interim, I was like, well, people have always told me I was funny. Let me just go and do stuff that I've always fancied doing while I'm looking for another job. So I was like, I'm going to do... how it started getting into comedy, I used to do charity work, and we were doing a fundraiser, and people were like, we need poets and singers and dancers. So I wrote what I thought was a play with a couple of friends of mine, and then we did the play, and people just laughed their asses off. Oh, can I say that?
No, you can say that. It's
totally
fine.
fine.
So they laughed, and I was like, oh, this is comedy. I'm addicted.
It feels very good,
it just
right?
went from there. And eventually the other two girls didn't do it anymore, and I just went, stand up. That's the only way I can do this.
Right.
Gina Yashere.
Perfect.
Oh,
Thank
nicely done.
So you've been making people laugh your whole life then?
Oh, yeah.
Naturally.
Yes.
And
Since I was a
so
kid.
you took to it, no problem.
Indeed.
I'm
yeah.
still like confused. So the dream was to come to America. Like I'm surprised. I always think of England, my lion heart, home sweet home.
Yeah, that's white English.
Let's go. I might catch a glimpse of the Queen, or perhaps Harry's carrot top.
Hello. I've actually met Prince Harry a couple of times.
Have
He's a lovely,
you?
Yeah, he does this ceremony called the Invictus Games, which is like the Olympics but for veterans.
Oh,
for
okay.
injured veterans. So I met him performing there, and I told my followers that I'm going to meet Prince Harry. I'm going to get a selfie with Prince Harry if it kills me. And the whole night I was chasing him around. The stage was humongous. I'm chasing him and
my
he's security.
God.
And eventually I got him. I was like, Harry, oi! I actually called him from behind. I was like, oi, Harry! And he stopped and turned around. I was like, I've told my Instagram followers I need a selfie with you. And he's like, well, I don't do selfies. And I was like, fine. And I just pushed my phone into the hand of his bodyguard. And I was like, take a picture of me and Harry. And he did. And so when he got married to Meghan, I reposted that picture of me and Harry and said, look, he asked me first.
Very funny.
So, you must go home to England from time. You must have a lot of family there.
Yeah, I've got family and a lot of fans there. I'm quite famous there.
Are
so
you?
I go
Very
back
famous.
there and tour a lot and do TV shows and whatnot.
Do you know our friend Scott Capurro?
I love Scott. I've known
Scott
him
is
for years.
Us as well. He's our resident. We can't get rid of him.
Yeah,
he's constantly
I thought
here.
he was living in London.
He lives in London, but he is from here, so he comes. He goes
Back and forth.
Yeah, I think he's on vacation when he's in England, and he's here.
see.
He has a little apartment here.
Oh, yeah. I've known Scott. I've met Scott when I first started out like 20 years ago.
I
met
didn't realize
Scott in London.
He actually just went back to London, so you just missed him.
Well, I know Scott well. But yeah, it's been my dream to come to America since I was a kid.
And here you are,
since I was a
11
child.
years later.
Otis was an American company. Even as an engineer, I had my eye on America. Like, I'm working for an American company. I get qualified in England, and then I will transfer to the States. The plan is finished. I've done
It has worked. You've done it. Your evil plan is in play.
My evil plan.
And now here you are performing at the Punchline.
I'm at the Punchline all this weekend. Come out, people.
It's a great club.
Tickets are available.
I love it. I've been here. Yeah, tickets is... even though I didn't expect a lot of people out yesterday, because we had a show last night, and I thought the smoke... one of my opening acts.
Yeah, welcome to San Francisco.
Struggled to get there, and I was like, oh my gosh, nobody's going to be there because of this smoke. And I got there, and it was packed, and I was like, yes!
Yeah.
So come on out, people.
Yeah, we love our comedy here.
Hey, a text here, Sarah says 415. Just tuned in. Who is this maniac?
Gina Yashere.
I'm a maniac. Come and see the Maniac tonight and tomorrow at Punchline.
So you've got
Club.
2 shows both nights.
2 shows tonight.
And we
tomorrow.
have actually 2 pairs of tickets for the Saturday 9:45.
What? You're giving away my tickets?
We're giving away your tickets.
Do you realize how lucky you are, people?
We'll give the callers 9 and 10, 800-400-3697. I see that you have the handsome Marcus in tow.
Marcus
Osborne, also a
Big
regular on the
Daddy.
show.
We love Marcus.
We do. Well, it was a delight to
You
meet
are
you.
wonderful.
You're
Thank
great.
you very much. Thank you very much.
And I knew that the two of, as soon as I was like, oh boy, these two are kindred spirit. The whole body, the body bag, condom, hotel,
The
OCD
remote control.
thing.
Do never touch a TV remote control. That's all I'm saying.
Well, these
never
days we
touch
all
a
have
TV.
our little iPads.
Travel with your
Thank
Lysol
goodness.
wipes.
Yeah, Lysol
my
wipes
God.
and a shower cap to cover the remote control because lots of single men stay in hotel rooms. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
Gina
saying.
Yashere. We'll be right back.
Hey, it's Hooman from the Sarah and Vinnie Morning Show, and welcome to a little segment we're calling Screenshots. Our picks for the big